Hey everybody, Felicat here, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is a Sims 4 tutorial explaining how to take an accessory item and transform it into a skin detail that you can keep on your sim when they change their outfit, when they take a shower, whatever they're doing, they'll still keep the accessory because it's part of their body and not part of their clothing. First thing you're going to need is Sims 4 Studio. That's my go-to that I use for doing stuff like this. And as you can see from this list here, I've done quite a few of these already with other things I've downloaded. It's something I enjoy doing. And what I typically will do is go to the folder where I have the items stored and double click on that. That'll open it up right in Sims 4 Studio for me. And now I'm going to have to switch windows. Just a second. This one. Yes. Okay, so. There. Now, as you can see, this is a prosthetic arm that I downloaded. I will link it in the description below. Made by Echo, apparently. That's the file name, Echo 000. It is a prosthetic arm. And I do believe that it is available for all Sims. It's simply showing on a child model in this particular instance. Now, the way that you do this is you go over to here to categories. And it will tell you the outfit type. This case it's categorized as gloves, which makes sense because it's on the arm. And there are different varieties, see left and right, and even both. Now, what you're going to do here is click on outfit type. Scroll down to where they have the skin detail list. I like to use forehead for mine because it's the quickest category for me to find and go to. You could really pick any one that you wanted, honestly. You could pick a specific category for each type of what's the word I'm looking for here? Conversion. There it is. You could choose a different category depending on the conversion that you're using. For example, if you had a fur pattern, you might want to put it under freckles or mole. I have a cat nose that's under nose color. Stuff like that. But I usually typically will choose forehead just because it's a pretty broad category. If it doesn't fit anywhere else, I'll stick it in there. Now, you're going to hit apply to all swatches, and yes. That means that no matter which one you're using, whether it's right, left, or both, all three of these possibilities will be linked to the Sim's body rather than their outfit. You're going to want to hit save as, never overwrite the original file. That's extremely rude. I don't even change the name of the file. What I do instead is I add in a designation to, oh, what was it again? One second, I need to double check what I call these. I did a bunch of these in a row the other day and now I can't remember what I called them. Because of course I can't. That would be too easy, right? Right, I'm so silly. It's obvious when I think about it. Skin detail. Which is simply my creator or username and what I've done to change it. And then I save it as that. Okay, now it's done. I'm going to show you what I just did. So let me exit out of all this stuff. And there's nothing on the screen right now, but I'll probably put in a filler picture just because it's how I roll. Now I have to go grab the file I just edited. Yeah, I'm super prepared, right? It's okay. And I'll just drag that into here. And I'm gonna launch the game now, so I'll see you in a few minutes, but you won't know because there will be an edit here. Alright, now we're in the game here. I'm just gonna click New Game. Oh, crap. Because it requires creating a new sim. We're not gonna do this. I'm actually going to open the gallery and use a previously saved sim from my library. I'm gonna go with... oh, I don't know. We'll just pick this guy right here. Alright, Rick, get ready. You're about to lose an arm. Okay, now, if I had used the original version of this wonderful piece of content, it would have been under accessories, and specifically this one would have been under clothes, but this is the wrong category. But because I instead made it into a skin detail, it's now found here. I'll scroll down until I find it. And you can see here I've done this previously with all kinds of other details. I've got cat ears and tails. I've got different kinds of horns, a wolf tail, and there's ears too. There's different kinds of wings, and other small details such as that. Now the question is, where did it go? And the answer is, I don't know. There it is. Okay. Now, because this is a skin detail, and we'll just leave it at the default, right? But you could do both, or all, or either one. We'll just leave it at the first one for demonstration purposes. Now, if this were an accessory, as it was by default, if I go up here and I click on his different outfits, why are you wearing that? I don't remember signing this in. Okay, wow, this guy clearly needs a makeover on top of everything else. That's not so bad. I kind of like that outfit. But the point is that as you go through the various outfits, you can see that even though I haven't clicked on any accessories at all to change anything, his prosthetic arm remains a prosthetic arm. Because it's no longer an accessory, it's now part of his actual body. Okay, so let's just give this guy a quick makeover for these. Yeah, we're just going to go with this. Because time. You're a geek, but you're a genius. Okay. Okay, I've got a handle on his personality now, I think. We'll just go with this random. I don't know. Yeah, he's missing the glasses. I'm aware of that. I don't really care right now. Like, these outfits for exercising are weird. I just would go super basic personally, but, you know, that's me. And this is just, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do with this. I don't want to click on that because there are things there that are not for children's eyes, essentially. And I don't want to accidentally expose that on YouTube and get in trouble. So we'll just click on that admittedly unflattering pajama outfit. I kind of like that one. We'll leave it as it is. This one is not bad, but I want to change the color. Let's just go with matching the arm, I suppose. Get rid of the shirt for that. Boy, he is skinny. Let's fatten him up a little bit, shall we? Just a little bit. There we go. Just enough so that his spine doesn't look like it's going to explode out of his backside. Oh my god, he's so skinny. That's a little better. I don't like big, muscular people, but he looked malnourished. He was sickly until I fixed him. How is that hot weather outfit exactly? I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Shorts. I'll stick them in these. I don't know, I don't care. And except for the weirdly cultural appropriation hoodie, Or turban, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Except for the turban, that's actually not a bad outfit. I think I'll leave it alone. Okay, now, as you go through all his outfits, why do I have this and this? This game is weird. His arm remains prosthetic as previously determined. So, we'll go ahead and pop him into a household for a demonstration. So I can show you that it remains no matter what he does. I know, you're probably thinking this is completely unnecessary, and you're probably right. But I don't really care. I want to be thorough. I want to show you that this is, in fact, legitimately his arm now. Because it's cold, and I want him to be cold too. It shouldn't take long since this is an empty save file, essentially. Haven't played on it at all yet. Yeah, that works mostly, but I still occasionally have problems with Sims barging into my house without permission. Don't ask me what gave them the idea that they would be allowed inside without asking or knocking, but they just come right through the house like, haha, no big deal, here I am, hello. Oh yeah, I do use Wicked Whims. That's part of the thing that I can't show you. Anyway, I also have no sensor, so we're gonna finagle that thing here a little bit. Putting the accessory on every outfit is a pain and kind of annoying. It's not impossible to work around it, but the real thing here is when they are not wearing anything. And I'm gonna zoom up and zoom in so that you're not exposed to his dangly bits. It's not safe for YouTube. Very carefully here. As you can see, he still has his prosthetic arm in the shower when he's wearing no clothing whatsoever. And that is how you accomplish that. This will work for basically any accessory that you want to turn into a permanent part of a Sim's body. Obviously, stuff like prosthetic arms or other limbs, well, I guess it would be legs, prosthetic arms or legs, which I have only found arms. I'd like to find legs too, though. But prosthetic limbs, animal ears, I did the Chobit ears. I don't know how I'm going to turn a Sims 4 Simbot into a Chobit, or into a Chobit. Persicom, sorry. Use the right word. I haven't figured out yet how to turn Sims 4 robots into Persicoms. I'm working on that. I'm sure there's a way. You could do it in The Sims 3. You can probably do it in The Sims 2. I'm sure you can do it here too, if I just find out how. And when I do, I'll upload a tutorial about that too. But this works for literally any accessory that you can find and download. Make sure, however, that you do not, number one, do not override the original creator's file. Because all of a sudden, what if you decide you don't want to like that anymore, you've lost the original, you have to go track it and download it again, which is, from my experience, a pain in the ass. And also, make sure that you do not ever upload another person's creation without their explicit permission. This is an extremely simple edit to do. It took me less than 20 seconds once I got the file open in Sims 4 Studio. It takes no time at all to do this yourself. Of course, if they give you permission, then share it. Do whatever. But make sure you get their permission before you even think about uploading another person's creation edited by yourself. But you can do this with any accessory for anything that you want. I showed you the ones that I've already converted. For my personal use only, I will not be uploading any of these files. This is simply showing you what can be done and how to do it. I hope this helps somebody learn a new thing about The Sims they didn't know before. So yeah. Oh, I wanted to take a moment to apologize for my erratic upload schedule. A couple of years ago, I was downloaded, got Sims on the brain. I was diagnosed with spinal stenosis. If you don't know what that is, and you can skip this if you don't care, but spinal stenosis is essentially a narrowing of the spinal column where your spinal cord rests. And I've recently been having a flare-up of inflammation with it. It's been very, very painful and very bothersome. What happens is when it gets inflamed, the spinal cord, essentially, is what it is, gets inflamed and puts all kinds of pressure, or your actual spine gets inflamed. It's very complicated, but essentially what happens is the inflammation puts pressure on your spinal cord. And depending on where that inflammation hits up and down your spine, it can cause various degrees of symptoms in various parts of your body. I have the misfortune of having my main problem be very low in my spine. It's down near the area where it affects my hips and my legs. So I've been having extreme pain in one hip or the other, or both, primarily my right, but sometimes it affects my left hip as well. For a while there, when it was really bad, when it first flared up, I would be walking or trying to walk, and I would be taking steps, and it would literally feel as if my right leg was being split apart from the inside. So, fun times. It also does affect my back and my spine, my lower spine in particular. So there's been discomfort and pain ranging anywhere from a mildly annoying ache all the way up to pain so severe I can't think about anything else. Hopefully this will resolve itself soon, but in the meantime, my pain levels are kind of dictating how much and what I'm able to do during any given day. So fingers crossed it decides to ease up soon. Anyway, I hope you learned something interesting about your Sims today, and yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.